So remember what I said. The firstborn son is what? Is the chosen one, so that that spirit can reincarnate back into that body. So what you think these Kardashians and these white people who having these children, and they having these kids because they're the kids with these black men to ensure what? Their seat, their return to what? The new world, the overworld. They don't have access to the outer realms because of their coding. Remember, they were created out of order of the cosmos. They were created in the Garden of Eden. So if they mix, this is what the elite people are doing. I don't care what you believe. This is what they're doing. They're having these mixed children mixing their DNA so that they can ensure themselves an ark. Their child is an ark. I told you the firstborn son ensures the father's return. The firstborn daughter ensures the mother's return. That's why they keep their bloodlines pure like that. That's why they do what they do. So if the melanated woman and the melanated man has the access codes in order for them to transcend with Mother Earth when she leaves the underworld, and they do not, how are they going to be able to transcend to? By what? Mixing bloodlines, mixing babies, having mixed babies. That's why there is a push with the white woman and the black man, because they are mixing their bloodlines to where that would ensure that bloodline, that lineage, a return back to where? The new earth, the new heavens, when our Mother Earth transcends, because they are trying to remember. Elon Musk, all that shit them trying to get settled on Mars, it's for a reason. They trying to get out of here because they know what the fuck is finna come. This is the underworld. They have been trying to get off of Mother Earth for years. Why? Because they know the prophecy. You don't. So they know the transcending. They know Earth and the transcend. And only those who has the code to match her will transcend with her. Who is that? The melanated man and the melanated woman. So if they cannot have it, let's do this. Because remember, all this is ancient Egyptian knowledge that they stole. So it's forbidden knowledge that they have access to that was never theirs to have. So now they got this forbidden knowledge that they have access to. So now they know what's going to happen. And they now know how to intercept it. What they do. Let's breed with this black man. Let's mix. And let's have this little girl. Let's have this little boy. So that way I will be able to transfer my consciousness, because they have found a way to transfer their consciousness without going into the underworld. Remember I told you about Amenti, the halls of Amenti, where when you die, you have the 3-day review to determine whether you have to come back or do you have to go to the other side. Well, they have a way to where they can transfer the consciousness here, to where they ain't got to go to the underworld. Because see, Anubis, the pharaohs and the kings and the gods, they will personally walk back to their bodies. So basically in Egyptian times, they had the pyramids. They were chambers. And that's where the pharaohs and the gods, the new body and the old body would be there. And so when they go into the underworld, aka Amenti, the Hall of Amenti, they had beings like Anubis. Anubis would personally meet them at the underworld and walk them right through the underworld to their new body. That's Mayet. He's the hound dog. The one that go get fucking people, the souls. That's him. And so they have found through knowledge that they weren't supposed to have, they have found the way to intercept and to make it past the realms. How do they do that? Mixing DNA. How do they do that? The white woman with the black man. The white woman, remember, the white woman is, go back to my videos, all my videos breaking everything down. It's very intentional on what I'm doing. The white woman is sent to redirect the energy of the black man. Redirect his creative power. His power is his sperm. And you plant that seed in this white woman. You plant your lifeline. You plant your DNA. You plant your gift. You plant your power, your essence, your code, your God code. in that white woman. So now you giving her access to this new heaven and this new earth that is for our people, because they don't want to sit here in the mess that they created. No, they don't want to. They don't want to sit in this shit. This is the shit that they predecessors and they ancestors did. And they assist with create. So they said, shit, we gonna fuck it up here, but we finna go up there with them. We ain't stand behind in the mess that we helped create it. We ain't stand behind in this shit that we did. We going too. So how we gonna go? We gonna take and we gonna hide this forbidden knowledge that's theirs, and we gonna use it for ourselves. And we gonna use it for our family to ensure our bloodlines, to ensure our return to the other side.